So my hair looks like this because I just got out of the shower about an hour ago, and this is what hour after the shower Lydia hair looks like. Anyway, I'm making this video as a response to Shane Dawson's video called Crayons and Racism, which I have the link down there if I can figure out how to do that. Where he outlined his wonderful first grade experience in Catholic school. So I'm going to do that for all my subscribers, which is basically Stephanie. If you want to watch Shane, I should warn you, he swears a lot. He's a little bit vulgar. And so if you watch him, I apologize in advance, but I love you anyway, Shane. So, first grade. I went to public school, Hayward Elementary. Hey, woohoo. Go Cougars! Anyway, Mrs. Montgomery. She was my teacher. She was an identical twin. Her twin taught third grade, and I also had her, which is a story for another day, another time, another place, which isn't my kitchen. So this is my beautiful, beautiful kitchen. Anyway, I was the genius of my first grade class. I don't mean to be, all self-righteous about that. Like, oh, I'm so much better than everyone else in my class. Just in my little class, which was, 20-some, almost 30 kids, I was the smartest one. For example, I got 100% on all of my spelling tests. I was really good at reading. I actually loved reading back then. I still do, but kind of faded away back in junior high and high school. And it's returned to me. But anyway, I was really good at reading, and I would just whiz through all the picture books and everything, so they decided to put me in harder books. And so they had me check out this chapter book, which looked like this. Looked like this book, except it was blue. And it didn't have all the pretty pictures on the inside. Oh, it ripped. But I don't know where I got this book from. It doesn't... Does it? No, it doesn't. Okay, I didn't steal it from a library. I don't know where I got it from. But this book, it looked like this on the outside, looked like this on the inside. Yuck. When you're 6 or 7 years old, I don't know how old you were in first grade, but most of us were 5 or 6, actually. You just live for the pictures in books, right? So when I was reading this book, during our silent reading time, I would sit here and just flip through the pages and faked it. So that was my experience. My teacher also used to have story time, where you know how teachers are. They'll sit there and they'll show you the pictures while they read over the top of the book like this. Well, my teacher was lazy, and since I was the best reader in the class, she would make me do the reading. And like I said before, you live for picture books. Doing this was hard. All I wanted to do was go, ha! Ha! Love it! Love the colors! But yeah, I think my teacher was just lazy. She should have had a little, a doll with a little... Like in Lars and the Real Girl. If you haven't seen that movie, you should definitely see it, so you know what I'm talking about. Did you ever have nap time in first grade? We did. After lunch, every day. It was probably like maybe 5-10 minutes, but it felt like 3 freaking hours. The teacher would turn off all of the lights. You'd have to put your head on your desk and pretend to sleep, because nobody in the classroom was sleeping. And I don't know why they even did that, because nobody slept, nobody needed to sleep. Maybe somebody slept. I don't know, but we had our desks with groups of 4, where there's you, a person next to you, and then 2 people across from you. And I don't know why anybody ever decided to put desks like that. To scar you, maybe, so you could cheat better. You could start cheating, coloring. Hey, what's Ashley? She's coloring in the lines. Oh, crap. I need to color in the lines. Purple. 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 Bugs Bunny looks so much better in purple. Dang it. I'm going to color in red. Going to be better. I don't know. But the girl who sat next to me every day when we had nap time, she would spit on her desk and wipe it around. And it wasn't like a little bit of spit, and you just spread it around. This was like a lake of spit that she would spit out on her desk and then spread around. And since you had to have your head on your desk, you know, like this kind of, but just imagine me with pigtail braids and big old bangs, because that's how my mom used to do my hair. You know, like this. She would have her hands down at her side on her desk and use her face, and she would spit on the desk and then rub it around with her tongue. And here's little 6-year-old Lydia going, ew, ew, ew. And when she was done, she had a layer of spit on her desk, but it wasn't just, you know, thin little nice little layer. It was like that big. It was gross. And it amazes me to this day how it never like spilled onto the floor or anything. And I was always terrified every day that she was going to get it on me. The kid across from her was what we would now call a male chauvinistic pig. And you may say to me, he's only 5 or 6, Lydia. How can he be a male chauvinistic pig? He was. He told me that men were completely superior to women and that I should be on my knees worshiping him right now. Where he got that from? Probably his father. I don't really know. One more thing about... Oh, another thing about first grade before I go. My teacher was obsessed with Mickey Mouse, which is kind of unfortunate considering my last name. On your birthday, she would make a little hat for you, which was basically a paper band around your head that she made Mickey Mouse ears on with your name across it. And she had blue for the boys and pink for the girls. Now, what would she have done if they'd had hermaphrodites in the class? Purple? I don't really know, but okay. She would get that after lunch, after nap time. She would give you that hat, and you'd put it on your head, and everyone would stand up and get in a big circle around the entire classroom. And she'd give you a flag, and what? You didn't even get a different flag if it was your birthday. You got to pick the color, but you didn't get like a special, it's my birthday flag. No. You just got a regular flag. And you'd all be in the big circle with your flags, and she would turn on the Mickey Mouse song, which, if you don't know it, goes M-U-E, wait, that's my name, M-I-C-K-E-Y-M-O-U-S-E, and we'd march around the room. And at the time, it was a lot of fun, and you'd always look forward to your birthday, because it was something special for you. But thinking back on it, I don't really see the purpose. So, I don't know. Yeah, that was the majority of my first grade experience. Kind of went a long time. My challenge for you, Stephanie, is that you guys came up with the idea you guys want to do vlogging over the summer, but nobody's done it. So I'm initiating it. My challenge is for you to make a vlog telling me about your first grade experience, and anybody else who watches this, you're free to do it too. Thanks, Shane, for the idea. See your video on Wednesday.